Growing up in Mississippi, my prayer was, for as long as I can remember, God, use me. Use me, use this life. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know that there is a vision for my life that is greater than my imagination can hold. Use me, use me. What would you have me to do? And that dream, that desire, that prayer brought me somehow to television.
And she's gonna learn that this life will hit you hard in the face, wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air.
If we want to give all of our children a foundation for their dreams and opportunities worthy of their promise, if we want to give them that sense of limitless possibility, that belief that here in America, there is always something better out there if you're willing to work for it, then we must work like never before.
To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only one thing to say. U-turn if you want to. The ladies not for turning.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
Each of us must truly be a woman in the world. We need to be as fearless as the women whose stories you have applauded, as committed as the dissidents and activists you have heard from, as audacious as those who start movements for peace when all seems lost. Together, I do believe it is part of the American mission to ensure that people everywhere, women and men alike, finally have the opportunity to live up to their own God-given potential.
Good morning. How's everyone today? Okay, is T-Neck in the house? There you go. Inglewood. Hackensack. This is When Young Women Leads Symposium, Leadership Symposium. We have some very, very accomplished women that will be speaking to you about what success truly is. We're going to talk about leadership skills. We're going to talk about relationship. How you build relationships will determine where you go. I'm going to ask you all to give a big round of applause for Miss Professor Celeste Finney.
Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm really excited about today. This morning, I was thinking of the word leadership. And I thought about the verb lead. You know, lead is an action word. Listen. Listen is one of the greatest words, another action word. You have to open your ears and you have to open your mind and you have to hear what people are saying. There are girls all over the world who don't have the opportunities that you have. Let girls learn. And so girls have to fight to learn in some parts of the world. I want you to take your education seriously.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Tamika Quick. I'm from Passaic, New Jersey. I received my bachelor's from Ramapo College of New Jersey in marketing and communications, and in 2012 I returned to Montclair State to receive my master's, to pursue my master's in counseling with a concentration in higher education. I am currently in school again. I just started this September, St. Peter's University, where I'm pursuing my doctorate degree. So if it's one thing that, thank you. If it's one thing in terms of education being key that I would share with you all is that you never stop learning and you should never want to stop learning. In order to continue advancing with everything that's going on in this world, it's important to continue to know research and know what's going on so that way you can kind of give back to your own communities where you come from, which is what I strive to do, to be able to get people further along in this society.
My name is Danielle Holman. I am an admission officer from Princeton University as well as an alumna of the university. I grew up in New York City. I'm from the Bronx, and my two main points from my high school experience would be to value the importance of delayed gratification and asking questions. And when it came to studying for standardized tests, most of my classmates had tutors and had test prep courses that my family couldn't afford. I asked some of my friends, if you have any extra tests, can I photocopy the practice test so I can practice on my own? And one of my friends actually told her tutor about my experience and that I didn't have as much help as some of the other students, and he actually tutored me for free. And this was a tutor that would have been well above what my parents could have afforded. So just by asking questions and investigating further and not being too proud, that was a huge factor for me in being able to increase my score and make myself eligible for colleges that I wouldn't probably have been able to just studying on my own. Delayed gratification means that instead of focusing on what you can get now, the pleasures of now, you're thinking about later.
Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna work in a college no matter what. And I saw the advertisement for an EOF counselor. It was a part-time position here at Bergen Community College, and I applied. And it took a few months, and they actually called me back. I did eventually get that job, and I've been with them for 7 years, also as a counselor, because for the 7 years that I've been here, I've seen a lot of students come in front of me, and I've seen literally hundreds of students. I've never seen a student who isn't capable. I've never seen a student who isn't bright. I've never seen a student who isn't smart. I've seen smart students make dumb choices. So I want you to be prepared for that, because we will listen to those voices in our heads that are going to tell us no and stop and you can't and you're not good enough. When those voices start speaking, you need to start speaking back. And you need to tell those voices, go away, I'm doing what I want to do, I'm not listening to you, I'm going to reach my goals.
It's so exciting to come out to school and to be a part of something else that's going on without the school. I worked in Brooklyn in about 13 schools for about 28 years. I was a special education teacher first, and then I became a school psychologist. So I just want to talk about a couple of things regarding disabilities. First of all, some people feel if you've been diagnosed with a disability, that it will hinder your chances at succeeding in school. Let me tell you this though, you may have been diagnosed, but you are not defined by your diagnosis, all right? So, woohoo! Your diagnosis does not define who you are.
And I want to introduce my friend here, Dr. Amaji Carr.
Thank you so much, Celeste. So what you have in your hand is a clicker keypad. It has numbers 1 through 9. This young ballet dancer is the first African American female principal dancer with the prestigious American Ballet Theater. Her name is Raven Wilkinson, Misty Copeland, Debbie Austin, or Alicia Ash. Misty Copeland, okay. About 2/3 of you have the answer.
We have a very important person here from Wells Fargo today who's going to be our speaker. Her name is Shakira Green.
Good morning, ladies. I gotta tell you, it's such a pleasure to be here today in a room filled with so many talented leaders who have such bright futures ahead. For many of you, today is the first step on what will be an evolving journey of self-discovery, career pathing, leadership mastery, and financial empowerment. By 2025, the younger generation, which is all of you, which constitutes of millennials and the Gen Z, will make up more than 75% of the US workforce. That means that you're all poised to conquer various areas of discipline and change the industries of the world. Every single one of you has something that you're good at. Each and every one of you has something to offer, and each and every one of you can be an extraordinary leader. We all expect great things for you, right, teachers? So let's make us all proud, and I know you could do it. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been a pleasure.
I grew up in Teaneck and went to Teaneck High School. I then went to Harvard College. After that, and I worked at Teen People magazine. Then I returned to Harvard for law school. Then I started my own firm, Youngblood Law. What I hope is that you will listen and pay attention, but most importantly, I hope that you'll ask questions, because I feel as though that's the way that everybody will get the most out of this. My view in terms of networking, I don't know at your age how much you've heard about networking. I view it differently than most people do. Most people think networking is like, you go to a big event like this and you meet as many people and get as many cards as you can, right? And for me, it's more about quality over quantity, right? So if you make one meaningful connection today, that could be extremely important over the course of your life. What was my childhood like? I was very busy. My mom liked to have me in a lot of activities, so a lot of sports, dance. I went to summer academic programs, right? So take advantage of your summer and don't think that it's like boring, because I thought, Mom, I work all year. Why do I have to work in the summer, right? Like I work hard all year, but they're actually a ton of fun and you can meet people from all around the country.
My name is Detective Casabra Williams. I've been a police officer for almost 15 years. I'm a detective with the Bergen County Sheriff's Department. I originally started with the Bergen County Police.
Good afternoon. My name is Detective Janice Arrington. I work at the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office Special Victims Unit. I specifically... Of course, we're here to talk about how social media will affect you. I know it's all women here or young adults, so my whole goal today is to make sure you guys understand that your posts on social media can hurt you in the future, and it could also hurt your families.
Hi, my name is Nia Aline. I'm a fashion blogger. I have a blog called Let's Wear Black, and I go to Parsons University in New York City. I'm here to talk about Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, how important it is to protect yourself, branding yourself.
We all have body parts, and sometimes our body parts can get us in trouble. Posing or posting pictures of us, our upper body parts or our lower body parts in a very fresh manner, it's not good. Because what happens is you may post a picture for the likes today, but 20 years from now, and your kids are seeing pictures of their parent online, you're not gonna like it.
Well, some people post pictures just with like their bikini tops or just in a provocative type of way. If you would feel embarrassed for everybody to look at you doing that openly in person, then you shouldn't post it online, because once you post it, you can never get it back.
And I also want to add how important it is about having public or private Instagram or Twitter or any social media channels, accounts, especially if you are, posting provocative pictures, which hopefully you're not. When you put your location on, people can seriously see where you are, they can track you down. You know, depending on how many followers you have, you really want to be conscious that you are posting your picture to the world if it is public, and how important that is to not do something like that.
My name is Dr. Terry Smith, and I'm a general pediatrician. I love my job. I see many of my patients and some parents in the audience here, so that's very exciting for me. All right, so I'm just going to talk about overall good health, about eating properly, getting enough sleep, about how you feel about yourself, okay? Is that all right? If you like yourself as a person, you're more likely to take care of your body. Would you agree? Yes. Getting enough rest is also important, about 9 to 10 hours. Who gets 9 to 10 hours of sleep in here? Yeah, not many, right? Of uninterrupted sleep? It's important. I will tell you that I found soccer as a love, and I've been playing soccer for the last year. I love it. So you have to find out what you do. I like to line dance, Zumba, so find something that you're interested in and stick with it.
Good afternoon. I didn't hear you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want you to stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. My name is Karen Dennis, and I'm a power trainer. I have 5 beautiful children, 51 years old. I'm a grandma of 2. I'm a master trainer. I have my own studio. I'm a motivational speaker, and I'm an author, and I'm a vegan chef. I challenge people to be the best of who they are. So people come to me to get in shape, but my ultimate view and vision for them is to take them far beyond that. There isn't any reason for anyone not to do anything, because there's so many different ways of doing activities just for 30 minutes, remember? Right? So you don't have to dedicate your entire day to fitness, but I'd like for you to be able to do at least 30 minutes.
Have either one of you ran a marathon?
I train people for marathons.
Do you plan on running one in the future?
I'm not a big advocate. I don't like running.
So give yourselves, first and foremost, a huge round of applause for today. Wow, I am impressed. I am very, very impressed. Okay, so very quickly, my name is Maya Haridat. I'm the founder of New Designs for Life, and I have the fun challenge of both closing out this event and also helping you in just 30 minutes to develop your inner power. Now, I'm gonna challenge every single lady in this room. You need to get up and hug another sister that you have not met today and say, "You're wonderful." Yes, I said it. Here's what I want you to think about. I want you to start developing your arsenal, your toolbox. Ladies, you have to develop basically a box of things, of tools, tips, and techniques that allow you to deal with all of the things that are going to happen in life, regardless of whatever you do, okay? That's just the fact of the matter.